Welcome into the studio, Hardwood fans. Another day, another night of TVC basketball. And we'll kick it off with Thomas Gavrerick, NY reporter, who saw the Lady Buckeyes host the Alexander Lady Spartans tonight and fell 55-34, and now the TVC-Ohio crown belongs to Alexander. Big time game tonight, but NY didn't really show up. What was wrong with them?
Well, once again, I talked about on my segment last week on the show that Jessie Addis just hasn't been herself, and that trend continued tonight, Blake. Addis really struggled, and she shot just 3 of 19 from the floor and finished with just 11 points. And to make matters worse, she exited the game late with an injury and did not return. Don't be surprised, Blake, if they decide to rest her in their next game against Wilson on Thursday, because without her, this team has no chance of going anywhere.
So, an early end to the night for Jessie Addis and a poor showing from NY overall, but it seemed like a good game from Alexander. Who showed up for them?
All year for Alexander, they rode the Richardson sisters, and they did it tonight again as they clinched the TVC-Ohio tonight behind huge performances from Leah and Rachel. Leah had 16 of her 21 points in the first half of this one, with Rachel being in foul trouble. But Rachel wanted to get in on the fun too, as she had 11 of her 13 in the second half when they tried to take Leah away, which is why this team is just so good. This is the first time I saw Alexander play tonight, and there's a reason this team is undefeated. Because when you try to take one Richardson sister away, another one steps up. And it's impossible for these two sisters to be stopped and for this team to be stopped.
So NY now out of the title hunt after a win from Alexander tonight, but they still have some games left. What do they need to do to bounce back and get some wins going into the postseason?
Well, first, they got to get Jessie Addis healthy. Like I said earlier, without her, this team is not going to go anywhere, and they need their floor general ready to go for the tournament run. And as I mentioned on my segment on the show, it's all about, for this team, a supporting cast for Jessie. They need to get Cameron Dubler, Mary Kay McCullough, and Sam Taylor going again like they did in their win against Athens, because those three are going to be huge in the tournament, because if they're stepping up with Jessie, this team will not have a problem. And tonight, I noticed Alexander, they dominated rebounding the ball tonight. They had 36 rebounds, 12 of them on the offensive end, which allowed to put back baskets, second chance points, and that can't happen in the tournament.
Yeah, it'd be really unfortunate for the Lady Buckeyes if Jessie Addis were not able to continue into the tournament, but they have to find those contributions from their bench players and the rest of their starting five. Thanks a lot, Thomas. But our video recaps aren't the only thing that you can find on woub.org/heroes. So check us out for all your TVC basketball news and notes. And check us out on social media. Follow us on Snapchat, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. You can even follow me at Blake_Baker_21. That'll do it from the studio tonight. For Thomas Gavrerick, I'm Blake Baker, reminding you to be heroic.